Hi everyone, this video is on scientific notation word problems. Each page of a top secret report on aliens requires 2 kilobytes of space in digital format. What is the maximum number of pages the report can have so that it can be completely stored on the USB drive that holds 4 times 10 to the 6 kilobytes? Write your answer in scientific notation and round to 1 decimal place. So we have 4 times 10 to the 6th. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. Because the decimal would be after the 4, you would loop it 6 times to the right, divided by just 2. So that would mean that, again, we're still going to have the 6 zeros. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have 2, because 4 divided by 2 gives you the 2. So that would be 2 times 10 to the 6th power. Or you could have just did 4 divided by 2 and you kept the 10 to the 6th. Okay, the average human body cell is about 5.1 times 10 to the negative 4 centimeters in diameter. The diameter of a plant is 8 times 10 to the negative third. What is the combined diameter? So combined means you're going to be adding. We want the answer in scientific notation. So in order to do this, you could do it a couple ways. You could rewrite each of these. So this would be a decimal, and you go back 1 and then 3 more. So that would be 0.00051. Because again, you went back 1 and then 2, 3, 4, meaning 3 zeros. And then you're going to add that to, and this one again, you would go back 1 and then 2 more. So that would be 0.008. And then you could add these together and you could get your answer and then change it back into scientific notation. Another way to do it would be to change this so that this negative 4 becomes a negative 3. So the way that you would do that is that you would move this 1 time in this direction, because when you go in this direction 1 time, it's the same thing as adding 1 to this number. So that would mean that this would be 0.51 times 10 to the negative 3. And we're going to be adding that to 8 times 10 to the negative 3. So then that would mean that this goes with this. So we would now have 8.51, and then we still have the times 10 to the negative third power. And the nice thing is this is already in scientific notation because the decimal is already after the first number that is less than 10. So this should be 8.51 times 10 to the negative third. All right, for this one, the table below gives the approximate enrollment at the University of Michigan every 50 years. How many more students were enrolled at the University of Michigan in 1950 than in 1900? All right, so we're comparing just these two. And how many more means we're going to be subtracting. So 2.7 times 10 to the fourth minus 3.7 times 10 to the third. So again, we want to change this 4 into a 3. So to change that 4 into the 3, we need to go down 1. Again, when you go to the left, you add 1. So when you go to the right, that is when you subtract 1 from your exponent. So that would mean that this would then be 27 times 10 to the third minus 3.7 times 10 to the third. So we know we're going to have the times 10 to the third. We need to do 27 minus 3.7. So we grab our calculator. 27 minus 3.7. We get 23.3. So this is 23.3 times 10 to the third. However, this is not correct scientific notation. Remember, we need to have the decimal here. So when we go back and we go to the left, that's when we add 1. So we're going to add 1 to our exponent. So that would mean that our correct answer then is 2.33 times 10 to the fourth power, because 3 plus 1 would give us the 4. Okay, the average human heart beats 1.15 times 10 to the fifth times per day. There are 3.65 times 10 to the second days in a year. How many times does the heart beat in 1 year? Okay, so what we need to do then is we need to multiply each of these, and again, they want us to round to 1 decimal place. So we're going to do 1.15 times 3.65. Then we're going to do 10 to the fifth times 10 to the second. So remember, when you are multiplying these exponents need to add. So that means this is going to become 10 to the 7th. We'll grab our calculator. 1.15 times 3.65. We get 4.1975. 975 times 10 to the 7th. But they say 1 decimal place. So that would mean if this is a 9, that means that's going to round up. So this would be 4.2 times 10 to the 7th. And it's already a decimal after the first number. That's not a 0. And that is less than 10. So 4.2 times 10 to the 7th. So hopefully this video helped you out some if you were struggling with scientific notation word problems. Thank you for watching.